I wanted to talk to you today about blood sugar balance. Blood sugar balance is absolutely key if you want to maintain stable energy levels and have good energy throughout the day. If you want to starve off or stave off any cravings of sugar or high carbohydrate foods. And it is so important for those people with ADHD for focus and the ability to focus for long periods of time and to avoid those emotional triggers for eating. So, to avoid binge eating, you really want to focus on balancing blood glucose levels. And I'm going to show an image here just to help me illustrate what I mean about blood sugar balance and how to maintain good blood sugar balance within your diet on a daily basis. So here is a really great image which shows what we really want is these stable blood glucose levels or fairly stable blood glucose levels throughout the day. When we eat a meal, especially if that meal is high in carbohydrates or not high enough in protein and or fat, a lot of glucose or sugar will be released into the bloodstream and your blood sugar levels will rise very, very high. It might make you feel wired or jittery or on edge. But what happens then is the body secretes a hormone called insulin, and insulin will go and grab onto that glucose because high blood sugar levels are very damaging to our arteries and veins. So, insulin grabs onto that glucose and packs it away in your cells, which often leads to a really large blood sugar dip, which may then cause you to feel tired. It may cause you to seek out high sugar, high fat foods for that quick energy boost. And if you succumb and then eat those high sugar foods, what happens is your blood glucose levels, blood sugar levels rise again. And you are on this perpetual roller coaster of blood glucose levels. That can impact your mood, it can impact your energy, and it can also impact your sleep. If you have a blood sugar dip overnight, it can cause you to wake up during the night. So, if that's a problem for you, blood sugar balance might be key. What we're really wanting is more of a stable blood glucose level. And how we achieve that is by making sure we have enough protein and enough fat with each meal. So every time you eat, whether it is a snack or a meal, making sure that you have a good quality source of protein on the plate. And that can be in the form of nuts, seeds, eggs, full fat Greek yogurt. It can be in the form of animal protein, so chicken or fish, or I think I might have said eggs already, but chicken, fish, eggs, red meat, um, any kind of animal protein is going to help you balance your blood glucose levels really nicely. And I always say to my ADHD clients that protein is also essential for making your neurotransmitters. So not only are you managing your blood glucose levels by having sufficient protein, but you're also giving your body the nutrients that it needs to create those neurotransmitters, that dopamine, which is the reward center, that serotonin, which is your emotions. And we make our melatonin from serotonin, which is our sleep hormone. So, protein is absolutely key every time you eat. And unfortunately, the snack industry is not high in protein. So, you might want to think about things like hard boiled eggs for a snack. You might want to think about something like beef jerky or biltong as a snack because it's really high in protein. It's going to help give you that energy boost and stave off that hunger. So, protein is one key ingredient. The other key ingredient to balancing your blood glucose levels really nicely is fat. And again, I'm going to say to ADHD clients specifically, 60% of our brain is fat. So, we want to be feeding it fat so that it has the fuel to function optimally. So, trying to make sure that you've got fat again with each meal. So, breakfast, you might be thinking about something like eggs or smoked salmon or avocado. At lunch, you may be wanting to think about a handful of nuts or seeds or olive oil drizzled onto whatever lunch you're having, nuts and seeds onto whatever lunch you're having. Then at dinner time, can you drizzle olive oil or have some butter on your veggies? Can you add in some avocado? Can you add in again some nuts or seeds to help balance out those blood glucose levels? And the final key ingredient when you're thinking about balancing blood glucose levels is fiber. Fiber again helps slow down the digestion, specifically of carbohydrates. And fiber is so essential for the gut and the gut microbiome as well. So you're wanting loads of fiber in the diet, and that can be in the form of beans and lentils, nuts and seeds, fruit and vegetables. All of those things in their whole form is really high in fiber, which again is going to help slow down the digestion of those carbohydrates. I hope you have found this useful. Please do reach out if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them.